definitions. Okay, so we'll see dictionary now. So what is the use of dictionary and how we'll create a dictionary in Python. Okay, so dictionary is nothing but it's a key value pairs. So like similarly list and tuple. So whereas list and tuple it's a sequence of numbers or sequence of integers, it's a ordered values. But here the dictionary is nothing but key value pairs. So you can create number of pairs using the combination of key and value. Okay, so the syntax is you can give the variable name equal to open brace and close brace. So here you have to give key and colon and value. Okay, comma. So this is one pair. Similarly you can create multiple pairs. So you can give comma separated key 1 and value 1, again comma key 2 and value 2. So this is the syntax. Okay, so now here I just defined one dictionary. So D equal to open brace close brace and one is Ramkrishna and two is Python. So similarly you can give number of pairs. Okay, okay, fine. So this is how we can define. So here I created 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 pairs. So here 1 is the key and Ramkrishna is the value, and here 2 is the key and Python is the value, here 3 and 4 is the key, and so this is how we can define a dictionary. Okay, so this dictionary is nothing but same like dictionary, so English dictionary or Telugu dictionary. So you can identify based on the word and the meaning. So similarly it's a key and value, so it will be like telephone directory, same thing. Okay, see, so this is how we'll define. Now if you want to retrieve one key, so you want to retrieve the key 1, so you can give like this D square brackets, you have to give the key. Okay, the key 1, so this will return the value of key 1. Okay, what is the value of 1? Ramkrishna. So this will return the like this. Like this. Similarly if you want to get key 3 value, you can give 3. What this will give? This will give okay, will run now. See, df1 is Ramakrishna, df first we can print dictionary. Okay, so this will print like this, the print student dictionary and use dictionary. Okay, 1 2 3 4. Okay, this 1 2 3 4 are the keys and the other these are the values. Okay, Here we have one. You can see df1 is Ramakrishnan, df3 is Srila. Okay, so this is how we can retrieve data from dictionary. Okay, now we'll see updating data to the particular dictionary. So this will be okay. So the dictionary is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 pairs we have. So if you want to update any of the key value, you can do it, or else if you want to add one more pair, you can add it. So we'll see. First we'll see if I want to add one more pair, how to add it. Same like you have to give the dictionary variable name d of, and you can give the key. So which key you want to update, which key you want to add. So key 6 I want, and value. So which one you can give the value. Okay. So what this will do, this will insert one more key here, and the value will be Madhuri. Okay. So if I print D now, what it has to print? It has to print the new dictionary. So 1 and 2 and 3 . So the new value, it will sit here. Okay. So we'll see now. See 1. So this is the whole dictionary. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then whatever we updated 6, key 6, and value is the mother. Okay. That will come here in dictionary. So this is the new dictionary. Okay. So now if you want to update any key, so instead of fourth key, the value I want to change, then you can give d of which key you want to update. So 4 I want to update, you can give the new value what do you want. I want to update this, then the dictionary will update. Instead of this value, the new val will update, the string new val will update. Okay. If I print d now, so this has to give instead of Vishwaja, the new val will come and sit. Let's see now. Yeah. So what is new? 4 we updated, new val C. So instead of Vishwaja, the new value it updated. So it will remove Vishwaja and it will update new val. Okay. Similarly, you can update it. You can give any key here, and you can give the value whatever you want to update. Okay, so like this you can update. So one more here. So the key will have few things. So what are the things we can assign as a key? So the key cannot be mutable. So like you can define a number, or you can define a string, or you can define a float as a key, and you can define a tuple. So tuple is also not non-mutable. Sorry. So
హలో
you can.
మీ వాయిస్ వినబడట్లేదండి.
Oh. Okay. Now.
యా ఓకే వినిపిస్తుంది.
Okay. Fine.
One more doubt.
Ah.
Actually, I mean, like here we are printing like D of 1, D of 3 and modifying D of 6 and all, right?
Yes. Yes.
These are no more indices, right? It's not an index anymore. It's just the key value that we need to refer.
Correct. It's not index. There is no index in dictionary. It's a key and value combinations.
Okay.
Okay. So one is key here. So we are retrieving the data of one key. So key is the one. So we are retrieving the value.
Yeah, I mean, actually, generally, this particular representation is because of the array concept and with an index, right?
Yeah.
So I was asking about.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
The syntax is like this, but here this is the key.
Okay.
Okay. So the syntax looks like similar, but it takes like it will look the type of the D. So what is the type of D? So it is a dictionary, right? Defined as a dictionary.
Okay.
Then it will treat. Yeah.
And these will be stored in continuous positions, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So the position in the sense how you create it. So if you give the first value, then it will be the first. If you create next, it will be like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So coming to the keys. So keys will have a few things, like it has few restrictions. So the key should be like immutable object. Okay. So the key is fixed. You can't change the key here. So if you define first key, you cannot change the key. You can change the value, but you can't change the key. So because it's like indexing, like so if you take a telephonic directory, like first page these many numbers, second page these many numbers, and for this area these numbers, if you identify like this, the key will be the same, but the values may differ. So values may not change. We can change the values. So that is what the key should have few formats, like it will be a immutable object. So where you can define one number or one string, one float, and one tuple, but list we can't define here. Okay, because list we can change it. Okay, that is what we can give numbers here. As an example I gave numbers, so you can give strings also. Okay, but value you can give anything. It can be list, or it can be tuple, it can be a string, it can be number. Okay, I'll define you one more list, one more dictionary. So D underscore some string combinations. Okay, you can define keys, like this. So here key is a string and value also string. So value you can give number also. Okay, so that here this dictionary is having two pairs. So one is the first pair key is name 1 and second pair key is name 2. Here the value is testing, here the value is testing 2. Okay. If you print, you can give, it has to print the dictionary. Okay, we are seeing the new dictionary. Okay. Similarly, if you want to retrieve the data, you can give the dictionary name and braces. You can give the key. So if it is a number, directly you can give. If it is an integer, you can give the integer like this. If it is a string, so as a string you have to put in quotes, right? Either you have to give in double quotes or single quote. 1 like this. Then this will return the value of name one key. So in the particular dictionary, it will go to the key and it will give the value. Interesting. Okay, let's see now. So, similarly, if you want to update, you can give like the same equal to, instead of testing 2, I want to give testing. Okay, again print sorry, we just update again name one only. So I'll update name. See, name 2 testing and name 1 testing. Okay, so if you observe one thing here, the value can be same. So here also testing, and again we updated testing. So name to value also testing, but the key is different. So here the key is name 1 and key is name 2, but keys should not be same, because if you give the same key name 1, so what it will do, it will just override the name 1 itself. You don't create a new key. I'll show you now. So name 2, right? Yeah, so if I give name 2 again, so I'm just updating here in okay. So if you give D, see the difference. So one test I'm giving, so again I'm saying K is one only test I'm giving. Okay, so it is treating only one because the key is already second. So if I give ing here, so it will override one, so what testing has to take. See, okay, so the new value it will update. Now I'll take the same example. Again I'll give name 1. See, name 2 and name 1. Okay, so we have 3 pairs here, but it is taking only 2. Why? Because the key is same for 2 pairs. Okay, so that is what it is taking the latest one, so which will update the old one, which will override it. Okay, I'll tell you how it will store. So this is the dictionary. So dictionary D. Okay. So here this is the key. So what is the key? Name 1, name 1, and value here. Testing 2. Okay, so like this it will store. So key and value and key and value. So if you update any key, it will come here and it will add. So for example, if I update name 3, okay, so like this it will update. So again, if you give the same as here, if I give the same key, so name 1 and testing, so what it will do, it will check here. So name 1 is existing this keys, so name 1 is already there, then it will remove this testing and it will update the new test. It will update like this, the latest value what you gave here, so it will update it. Now if you see the dictionary, so dictionary is having only 3 keys, name 1 and name 2, name 3. So name 1 is having this value and name 2 is having this value and name 3 is having this value. It will be like this. Okay, so this is how it will store. Like this we can assign and we can retrieve. And so now I have what is the final dictionary. This is the final dictionary, name 2 and name 1, two pairs. So if you want to retrieve one particular key, you can give like this. So instead of that, if you want to retrieve whole dictionary, so I want to print output like this. So key 1, something key 1 value is the value has to print here, and okay, and key 2 value is value. I just want to print like this. So key 1 is a name 1 and value is testing, and name 2 is the key, value is testing 2. So like this I want to print. So for this, how you do? So if you know how many keys, you can give D string of name 1 and name 2 and name 3, name 4 like this. But you do let's say you don't know how many keys are there, so you don't know the size of the dictionary. Then in this case what you will do, we have two functions. So one is, if you want to retrieve the keys, you can use dictionary dot keys. Okay, here dictionary is dot keys. Okay, so this will return the list of keys. So it will return the type as list and it will return the keys. So how many keys here? Only 2 keys, because name 1 is already overwritten. So 2 keys. So that will return name 1 comma name 2. Okay, so this function will return only keys. You can print keys. Now if you want to fetch only values, Then we have one more function, dot values. So this will return the list of values. So what are the values here? Testing, testing. Okay, we'll see those now. See, first one keys, name 2 and name 1, and values testing and testing 2. Okay, so this order may change. Okay, so it won't get exactly, so it will the order might change, and here testing 2 and testing. Okay, now we know how to get keys and we know how to get values. Now I want to print this output. So key 1 value is the value of key 1 and the key 2 value is the value of key 2. So for this, with the help of this function, I'll do it. So how to do? I'll use for loop also. For I, instead of I, I'll use key. For key in keys. Okay, so this will give the list of name 1 and name 2. So we know the keys of dictionary, and here print. So I want to print key 1, right? So the key 1 is key. Key plus, and I want to print the string value is, and again I can give concatenate operator plus, and again the value I want to print. So the value how we'll get? So we can get like this now, store of key we have to get. We have to give key here. So we know the key is it will get from the list. So this will print. So key here, key is name 1 and value is testing. We'll see the output. Similarly for name 2, value is testing 2. We'll run now. See, name 2 value is testing 2, name 1 value is testing 1. Okay, so like this you can retrieve the data, and so here, so here the order may change, right? So if you want to get it's like sorting order, so I want to be a sort keys. So based on the sorting order I want to get the values. So here name 2 is coming first and name 1 is coming second. So if you want to sort keys, we can give sort operator. So in the lists already we discussed about sort of, we can give the list. So here the list is keys. Okay, we applied the sort function here. So this keys will sort. So name 2 name 1, right? So this will sort. So name 1 will come first and name 2 will come second. Then here name 2 is coming first, right? So it has to change. Name 1 value is testing and name 2 value is testing 2. So now, okay, so the syntax is wrong. Keys dot sort. So the syntax is list dot sort. Okay, so here I'll introduce one more function. So this sort will sort the elements or values in the list and it will override it. Okay, so if you want to use this function, so how we have to use? We have to define one new list. We can give keys equal to list dot keys. So this keys list will have the list of keys. So now we can do keys dot sort. So this will be sorted list. Okay, then these keys we can use here. Okay, so now we'll see. Yeah, name one value is testing and name two value is testing 2. Okay, it got sorted now. So we have one more function sorter. So instead of these two lines, we can avoid these two and we can directly use like this. You can directly use this and we can give a sorted function. Sorted of. Okay, so this will give new list but it won't override. Okay, so this will generate a new list which is ordered. Okay, so from the new list it will get keys. These two are same, so it will be sorted now. See, again name one value is testing and name two value is testing 2. Okay, so even this you can apply in list also. Okay, the difference between sort and sorted: sort it will sort the elements and it will override the list, but sorted it will sort the elements and it will give the new list, it won't override. Okay, so that is the difference between sort and sorted. Okay, so like this, using this logic we can get all elements from the dictionary. Okay, next one more. So similarly list and tuple, so we have to know what is the length of dictionary. So how you will find the length of the dictionary? Okay, so length of the dictionary is nothing but length of the keys, because so what is the length here? So how many pairs? So here 1 2, so this is already overwritten, so 1 2, only 2 pairs. You can see here how many pairs? 1, this is 1 pair and this is the 2 pair, 1 and 2. And here, so how you can find the length? The number of keys or number of values. So number of keys and number of values will be the same. So keys 1 here and key 2. So you can find out length of the keys and length of the values. So what is the length here? Print length is, we can find length of, so length we have in list function, length of dictionary dot keys. Okay, or dictionary dot values, you can give anything. So length is 2. Okay, so if you add one more, so I'm adding one more key, then the keys will increase 1, then length will increase 1, then the length is 3. Okay, length is 3. Okay, so that is how we can calculate the length of the dictionary. Okay, now we'll see how to delete the data from dictionary. Okay, you can print dictionary. The new dictionary is having like this: key 1, 2, 3, name 5, name 1, name 2. Okay, if you want to delete some particular key, you can use similarly like list and tuple. You can use delete operator, delete. If you want to create some particular key, you can give square brackets and key. I want to remove name 1. Okay, so what that will do, this will remove name 1, this entire part. Okay, this will remove this, then the dictionary will have only 2 keys. If you print after delete, so before delete, this is the dictionary, name 5, name 2, name 1. We deleted name 1, then the dictionary is name 5 and name 2. Name 1 key is not exist. Okay, so we deleted name 1, but still if you are trying to access name 1, so what this will give, so what this will do, this will search for name 1 key, but here if you see, we deleted okay, we deleted name 1 is not exist, but still we are trying to access, then it will throw an error such that name 1 is not exist. Let's see, it is throwing key error, key is not exist, key error name 1. Okay, that is the reason. So instead of this, if you want to delete entire dictionary, so I want to delete the entire dictionary. Okay, I want to delete this, then we can use delete of dstr. Okay, we deleted it, and we can see this one. Okay, we deleted, but still we are trying to access this one variable, the dictionary, so again it has to throw an error. See, we deleted, then it's throwing name error, name d underscore str is not defined because that is no more exist. Similarly we got in list and tuple, similarly we are getting from dictionary also, so we are removing that object, so that is what it is throwing an error. So like this we can delete a dictionary. Okay, so similarly for list and tuple, you can see the type using a type keyword, so we can define a dictionary here, one test type of dic. This type you can use for all objects if you want to see the type of the object. See, the type is dict here, so if you define a list, the type is list, and if you see for tuple, the type will be tuple. Okay. Okay, so like this you can see, and so this is the list. Now we'll discuss about the list functions. So sorry, dictionary. So we'll discuss about dictionary functions. So what are the functions dictionary is having? You can give type of dict. Okay, so dictionary is giving these functions. So in this, I'll tell you few important things. One is clear and copy and hash key, as underscore key. Update. Uh, so keys and values. Okay, that's it. So these are the important functions in dictionary. So more is pop. Okay, we'll see how to use this. I'm defining one more dictionary. Yeah. So I'm just defining the dictionary. I'm just printing the dictionary here. Okay. So we are retrieving the data, like we are retrieving a whole dictionary. We are getting the dictionary. 1 Ramakrishna, 2 Python, 3 Srilata, 4 Vishnu. Okay. Now we need to apply all these functions. The first function is clear. Okay. If you give d dot clear, the dictionary will exist, but it will clear all page. It will remove all. Only dictionary will be there. Now print d. Yes. It has to print empty dictionary. It cleared all page. Okay. Okay. Next, copy. So if you want to copy the dictionary, you can use. So it cleared, right? So again we need to define Okay, I want to copy a new list. D1 equal to D1 dot copy. Okay, so this will copy a new list. Sorry, D dot copy. So this will create a new list. So new dictionary D1, and we can give print D also. Okay, so this is D and D1. Okay, so D and D1 both are same. Even copy we can use like this also. Instead of D dot keep, we can give D2 equal to D. D2 is D2. Okay, so D2 also same. So there is a small difference between this copy and this copy. So this is will call it as a shallow copy, and this will call it as a deep copy. So this deep copy is nothing but this will create a new object, so it's similar to these values. Okay, but this won't copy whole. So this will create a this will create a reference to the D1. Okay, the copy is same, so it won't create a new copy, but it will just reference to the D. Mm. Okay, so there is a slight difference between deep copy and shallow copy. So this is the deep copy and this is a shallow copy. So I'll explain in some other class. So difference between those. Okay. So right now we'll go for some other function in dictionary. So the next function is hash key. So this function will use to check. You can give the key here. Check keys exist in a dictionary. Okay. So we have D here. So I want to check D dot hash key. You can give the key. So 1. I want to check whether this key is exist or not. So if it exists, it will return true. If it not exist, it will return false. Okay. Print. Yeah, true. So if you give some invalid key 10, it will return false. False. Okay. So for this we'll use if condition. So if you want to verify some particular key is exist or not, if it exists, you can get the value. If it not exist, you can print some error. So how I'll do? You'll write a if loop. If d dot key of 1 hash key 1 equal to true, then print d of 1. Okay, else print key not found. Okay, like this you want to use. So if let's say you're getting this dictionary from runtime, so you're in a script you're getting the data and you're making as a dictionary, and you're making as a dictionary. Now you want to retrieve some key. Okay, how you will do? If you directly give that key here, so if you directly give the key like this, I mean d of 1, if you give d of 1, so what it will do, it will check whether 1 is exist or not. If it exists, it will print. If it doesn't exist, it will throw an exception and the script will fail. So instead of that, first you can verify it whether the key is exist or not. So if the key exists, you can get the key and you can do your operation. If you want to use the value and if you want to do some operation, you can do here. In else part, you can throw an error. You can print error message. Okay, so this is how we'll use a hash key function. And the next update. So if you want to update if you want to update see if you want to update some key, if you want to update the key, you can give like this dictionary of the key and you can give the new value. Instead of, if you want to update the new dictionary, so you want to add one more dictionary to the existing dictionary, then we'll use update function. D dot update of new dictionary, you can give here new dictionary is 3 test 1 and 4 test 2. Okay. So what this will do, these two values it will update into the particular dictionary. Okay, if you print D here, see that 1 Ramakrishna, 2 Python, 3 test1 and 4 test2. It updated. Okay, so 3 4 is already exist, 3 4 keys, then it has updated only values. 3 3 instead of Srila it updated test1 and for 4 it updated test2. Okay, so this is similar to like this, d of 3 equal to test1 and d of 4 equal to test2. Okay, so instead of these two lines we can add it to same line, single line. Okay, instead of this, if you want to add a new values, you can give some 5 and 6. Okay, so this will add 5 and 6. See, the dictionary is 5 and 6, it updated 5 and 6 pairs. Okay, so the key 5 and key 6 updated. Yeah, and keys already we discussed, this will return the keys, and values, this will return the values. Now we'll see pop. So okay, so this is similar to delete. So this will return, you can give the key here, remove key from dictionary and returns the key. Okay, hello Vishwaja,
Hello, yes, Krishna.
so are you able to hear me? You joined twice.
Yes. I had a problem with the laptop. I was unable to hear you, so I logged in through my phone again.
Okay,
Now
fine.
it's okay.
Okay, fine. So you're hearing the
Yeah.
class, right?
Yes, now I'm able to hear it clearly.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so
Yeah.
similarly like delete, we can use d dot pop off, we can give the key 5. So what this will do, this will remove the 5 key pair and it will return the value also, 5 value, and it will return the test. Similarly in list, so list pop, what it will do, it will remove the particular index and it will return the value of the index. Okay, you can print, and now you can print the D also, latest dictionary. Okay, so this will remove 5th key. See, 1 2 3 4 6, 5 is not exist, and this d dot pop is written in the value 5th key value test1. Okay, but if you use delete, it will delete, it won't return anything, it will delete the particular key. Okay, so these are the dictionary functions. Okay, so that is how we can use the dictionary in Python. So do you have any doubts till now in dictionaries? Hello Srilata and Vishnuja, Madhvi.
Yes, Krishna.
So are you clear with dictionary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine, Krishna.
Okay, Madhu.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So okay. Now we'll move to the new topic, definitions. Okay. So we'll see how we can define. Okay. So definitions are nothing but a functions. So if you feel in the script or program, so the same code if you want to write a number of times, okay, if you feel the same code if you want to uh, create one more time, then you can create a one function or definition into the particular code, and you can call the same function wherever you want instead of writing the code again and again. Okay, so that is the use of definitions. So let's say I'll give one example. So I want to print hello. Okay, so I want to print hello and 2 plus 3 testing. Okay, let's see. So I want to print these 3 lines one more time. So I want to print here also. So normally we'll use like this, the same code. If you want to print one more time again, will give us same statement. Okay, so instead of this, so this is making duplicate. Even this will increase the script size, and it is somewhat complex. So what you'll do, instead of creating a new things, so you can create a one function. So function is nothing but a piece of code. You can write number of statements there, and the same function you can use number of times wherever you want. Okay, we'll execute this now. See, see, I'm printing hello statement. I'm printing 2 plus 3 5, and again testing statements. Again after definition, I'm printing the same. So again I gave the same statement. So see, it executed properly, but we have given the same code here. So instead of this, you can create this in one function, and you can use that function here. Okay, the function syntax is like this. So in Python we have to start with diff. Diff is the keyword to create a diff function. So here we'll call it as a definitions. Okay, so diff, and you can give the function name. Example diff, and you can give you can open the bracket and close the bracket and colon, and we have to give the indentation properly, like if loop, how we give if for loop, we have to indent it properly. Okay, so these all 3 lines will be in the definition of sample def. Okay, now wherever you want to print all these 3 lines, you can give this function. So now what I will do, first I want to print here, right? So this is the syntax of creating a function, and if you want to use, you can use like this, the function name and open bracket and close bracket. So here also I want to print the same statement, then again I'll use here. Okay, we'll see now. So this piece of code, it won't print anything here. We are just creating a function. So wherever you call like this, then it will execute the code. So till now it won't execute. So here we're calling the function, right? Then it will go to that function and it will see the statements and it will execute. We'll see now. So how it will work. Okay. See here, it execute the same code, and after definitions also same thing. Okay, same output as we got before. Okay, but the script is reduced because the piece of code we made it as a function. Okay, so this is the use of function. Now I'll give more detail about function definition. The syntax is, you can give definition and the name, and you can give arguments here if you have. You give colon and tab. You can give some statements, print statements, or if you have some calculation, you can give that. If you want to return anything, you can use return statement. Okay, return statement. And if you want to use this function, you can give name of, if you define arguments here, you have to pass arguments. So this is optional, arguments are optional. Like this you can call. Okay, that is the use of definition. So now we'll see how to use argument. Okay. Print name. Okay, so the function name can be anything. It can be like alphanumeric, or it can start from underscore. Okay, so before we discussed about literals, right? So same literal you can use. So how we can define a variable? So you can define the function here, and you can give the column. So if you not give anything here, so that means it won't take any arguments. So what you can give the function here, I mean you can give a number of statements here. Okay, but if you want to take an argument, you can declare here the argument name. So I'm just giving a name, and if you want to utilize, if you want to use the variable argument here, if you want to use the argument, you can use like this: print your name is, comma, name. Okay, so what this function will do, functional definition, what this definition will do, this definition needs one argument, name we have to give, and that will print your name is. So whatever you give the argument, it will print. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use print name of. So here we specified one argument, but in this definition we didn't specify any argument. So here we no need to give any argument, so it will accept. But here we declared a argument, so we have to provide it here. If you not provide, it will throw an error because we are calling name here, but there is no argument. Okay, so that is the reason we have to give argument. So let's see without argument it will work or not. See, it is throwing an error. print type error, print name, line number 21st, print name takes exactly one argument. Okay, one argument we gave, but 0 is given, we didn't give anything, so we have to give one argument. Okay, see the output now. Your name is testing. Okay, the name is added here. Yes. So this is one argument. If you want to define a multiple arguments, so how you can give, you can define as, you can give comma separator, and you can define the argument. So like name, I'll define job and age and country. Okay, so 1 2 3 1 4 arguments I define. So okay, you can give the variable name and age and next. Okay, so here we define 4 arguments, but here only we gave one argument, so again it will throw error, so we have to give multiple arguments, so 4 arguments we have to give, then we have to pass. The second argument is job, and age you can give, and country you can specify. Okay, so these arguments are like position based, so it will identify based on the position. So first is name, we declared the first argument, it will be placed on name. The second argument is job, the second value it will take job, and third is age, and fourth is country. So like this, it is the position based. Okay, now if you execute this, what output it will give, it will generate your name is, the name will go and place here, so Ramkrishna, and job this one, and age this one, and country. Okay, we'll see the output now. We just execute it. So and country is India, the last up. Okay, so this is how we can define now. Okay, so these are position based. Okay, now we can define one more way, like keyword based. This is like position based. Okay, so here we have one drawback. So while defining, you just give 5 6 variables, like here we gave 4 arguments. Okay, so 4 arguments we gave, but while calling you don't know the order. Okay, if you don't know the order, then if you give invalid position, so instead of name we gave age. Okay, then name will treat that age and it will print here, so the conflict will occur. So instead of that, what we'll do is we'll give a keyword base. Okay, instead of position we'll change keyword base. So I'll show that now.
Damu,
Yeah,
can't we go with the type of a variable? I mean, like, is it a list or a number or a float or something like that?
yeah, we can do it. So now here I don't know the type, that's what I'm printing as a comma. Okay, if you know the type is,
I mean, in the list argument itself, I mean, instead of defining just a variable name, can we define a function with like something like list of something, some arguments, or a string name? number.
You're talking about here.
Yeah,
I mean, here you want to pass a list.
like not a list actually,
Okay.
like something like a string. I mean, like the type of the variable that we are giving.
Yeah, you can give anything. I mean, so this is like argument name. So you can pass anything. You can pass a list. You can pass a dictionary also.
Yeah, we can pass a list or dictionary, but I mean, can we know? I mean, like if we are mentioning job, right? So
Yes.
that's a number.
Okay.
Also, we are mentioning the age, it's a number, and
Okay.
name, it's a string.
Okay.
So can we mention the specific type of the variable that we are using? Name is just an identifier name, right? It's not a type.
Yeah, it is an identifier. It's just a argument name, but based on the data what you are passing, the type may change. So if you pass as a string, if you give type here, I'll just print type of name. Okay, so if you just pass the string, the type of name will be the string. If you pass a list here, the type of name will be the list.
But
Okay.
that cannot be mentioned in the definition itself, right?
I mean, you are telling that it should be strict to end strings, or it
I mean,
should be
like
strict to lists.
if you are aware of C, actually, the function declarations would be something like the function name.
Yes, yes, I got it. The type we have to declare here, so that will accept only integers.
It's not only the integer, it will even have the character array or something like that, right? So here we are just mentioning the name, but not the type of the identifier that we are using.
Correct, correct, I got it. So in C, how you will use? So
It's like some return type of the function,
yeah, in test.
whatever it is, function name, and followed by the arguments. If we are having an integer value, it would be int of x, int space x.
Okay. So this is the syntax, right, in C language?
No, in the place of x, we'll mention like int space x.
Yes, correct.
Where x is the identifier name and int is the type of the variable.
Okay, got
So
it.
can the
Yeah.
same thing like, yeah, that's my question.
Okay, that's now I got it. So in C language, we have to define the data type. Okay, wherever if you create a variable, if you create a, I mean, if you create an array, if you create anything, you have to define the type. Okay, but
Yes.
in coming to Python, you don't need to worry about the type. So there is no data type, such data types like int, float. You don't need to worry about declaration. Okay, so you can give anything. You can define like this: diff function name, and you can give the argument. So at the time of passing, while running the value, so it depends upon the value, it will take the type. Here you can pass as a string, as a number, as a list. The type it will accept for all. So there is no specific integer. I mean, there is no specific type, whether it will allow only integer or only number, like this in C language. So that is the difference. So you don't need to worry about these types.
Okay.
Okay, you can pass anything.
And there are no return values for these functions?
Yeah, it will be there. I'll tell you next.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if you see here, print type of name. Yeah, type is string. Okay, so instead of this, I'm just passing 27 now. If I give type is it is an integer. Okay, similarly you can pass list also. So here, okay, so this is a list now. So I'm passing list, then the type has to change to list. Okay, list. So if you give float, the type will change to float. Okay, So that is the difference. So the type will change based on the value. So we no need to worry about the declaration. So we won't declare any type. Okay, that will automatically taken care by Python. It will look on the value and it will see the type. Based on that, it will consider the type, whether it is an int or num, or it is float or string or list or tuple, anything. Okay, so like that it will work. Yeah. So now keyword base. So what is keyword base? The same thing I'll take here. So the first one is position base. So now what I'll do is keyword base. So I'll give the name is the key and value I'll take it. So like this. So default values you can give. So name is default like this, and job is default is some 0, and here India. Okay, so this is the keyword base. Now I hold listen. So we have to declare arguments like this, keyword based arguments. You have to give key and value and key equal to value. Okay, these values are default. Okay, so now while calling, what do you have to do? You have to give the name, and you can give without arguments. Okay, so if you not give without arguments for this keyword based definition, so it will treat default values. So the default name equal to RK, so here RK will print, and the job equal to this one, and age equal to 0, and country is India. Okay, so like this it will work. And if you want to give the keyword arguments, if you want to pass, how you will pass, you have to give like this. Same thing. So you have to give the key and the value. Okay, so like this you can give. So the name is key here. This is the one argument. So instead of name it will pass Ramakrishna, and job it will pass this, and age it will pass. So what is the difference between position and keyword? The advantage is you can give anywhere the arguments. So it can be starting or last in middle. You don't need to worry about position because we are defining as a keyword base. Okay, so if you give like this, the first is name, but you define at last, but it will take name equal to Ramakrishna. So here Ramakrishna will print here. Okay, that is the advantage of keyword based. But if you give position, the first one only it will consider as a name. Okay, that is the difference. And one more is, yeah, so we'll see the output now. See, first default values it is taking default values, and next we have given the value, like name we gave at last, but still it is printing name is the value because it's a keyword based. You can give anywhere, you don't need to worry about position. But if you give like this, you have to worry about position. First one it will consider a name, so you have to give the name is in first place. If you give some other thing here, that will treat as a name. Okay, you will get a wrong output. Okay, that is how you can give. And So this is a keyword based, and still we can give the combination of keyword and position. So how it will be now? It will be like this. Yeah. So you can give the combination of both keyword and position, but first position argument should be given first. So after that you can give keyword argument. So like this. Okay. So if you want position, so here I'm not giving anything. So this is like position. So I'm not defining as a key value. Then these two I have to give first, and after that we can use keyword base. So name equal to RK and job equal, you can give the default. If you have default you can give, or else you can give null. Okay, so I'm giving null, so default it will treat null. Okay, so now I will call that. Okay, so job name and job, these two are keyword and these two are position. Okay, and the position you have to give properly. The first one is age. Okay, first one you have to give, and the next one is country, and after that these two are keyword based. So these can be anything, the position may not, you can change it. Okay, so name you can give first, or else job you can give first. Okay, for this you need to worry about. So now the 36 will be assigned to US and US will be assigned to country, and the name and job, these two are keyword. Then it look for name and it look for job. You see the output now. See, okay, it takes exactly. But if you give like this, yes here and 36 here, then instead of age it will print yes, and country it will print 36. Okay, so that is a problem with keyword position based, so we have to make carefully. Okay, so that is how we can use definitions. Now we'll see return statements. Okay, so are you clear with these two, position based arguments and keyword based arguments?
Yeah, Rama.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
fine.
okay. Yeah, So you can create a function def and get square, just giving square and number. I'm just giving one argument number, and you can give one, you can declare one variable equal, you can write logic here, number into again number. So this is a square, right? You can use like this, or you can give power of 2. Okay, so this equal to number. Okay, so you can print that, print the square of percentage d is, okay. So did you remember this? We are using format operator in strings. The first one is square of number, so number we can give, and the second one is value, sq. Okay, so this is the print statement, and if you want to return any object or any data or any value, you can give return statement. So this is the keyword for that, return, and you can give the value, sq. Okay, so here this function, what it will do, it is returning the value sq. So sq is the square of the number. Okay, we are doing operation here, arithmetic operation, and we are sending the number here. Okay, so we'll see how to call this. And number we can give, so I want to get square of 10. Okay, so what this will do, this will call this definition, and the argument is 10, and it will go inside, and sq equal to 10, 10 power 10 square, 10 power 2 is 10 into 10, 100, and it will print the statement, print the square of number 10, the square of 10 is sq is 100, the square of 10 is 100, that has to print, and it will return the statement, it will return the value is sq is how much, 100, so 100 it will return. So it is written a value, then we have to catch that. So while catch, we can give like this, the square number, the square result, you can give anything, the square result equal to the output. So this will return 100, and you can print the value what it is returning. Okay, so like this. So this is how we can return the value to the definition, and here we'll catch the value here, we'll see now. Okay, return statements. See, the square of 10 is 100, it printed, and 100 it written, so again we are printing here. Yes, result is, see, result is 100. Okay, that is how we can catch. Okay, the return statement can be anything, it can be a list, it can be a integer, it can be string, it can be anything, so it depends on the type. Okay, so I'll give you one more example. See, so I want to find out even numbers using a function. what you will do, you can write a definition even numbers of the range you can specify. Range and colon. So if you give range is 10, okay, so 0 to 10 if you want to find it, or else you can give from start comma stop. Okay, first we'll say for all, later we'll change it. Range. Okay, so I want to return the list of even numbers into the particular range. So if you give 10 here, so I want to list out 0 to 10. Okay, so for that what we will do, we have a range option now, range of, so range is reserved keyword, so instead of that you can give something, at least number, range of number. So this will return a list. I am taking list, and so we have that logic, right? We can write it for I in L, if I, you can write even numbers logic here. If I percentile 2 equal to 0, one more indentation, if I percentile 2 equal to 0, you can assign, you can declare one more list here, given numbers list, you can define as a empty list, and you come here, and if it is a even number, you can add that number to the this particular list. So for adding, what we'll do, we have one function in the list, that is append. Okay, we are appending the number to the particular list I. If I is even, if this statement satisfies, that I will add to the list. Okay, now end of the for loop, not if, end of the for loop, print even numbers, or we can print the list. And you can return the list I am returning. Okay, so this is how you can declare a definition. Now I want to use it and I want to get the number. Now I will even num, I'm just giving this, and you can give the number 10. Okay, what it will do, it will call this definition, the number is 10, so it will print even numbers between 0 to 10, the range 0 to 10, and it will go here, it will initialize empty list, and for I in 0 to 10, so it will take 1 by 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 up to, so if you give 10, it will consider up to 9. Okay, so if you want to consider 10 also, then you can specify num plus 1, then this will consider 11 also, this will consider 10 also. Okay, see, every element it will retrieve here, then if that number divided by 2 equal to 0, percentage 2 equal to 0, then so 0 it will take, 0 divided by 2 is 0, then it will append to the number, then this will have only 0, next 1 is not 0, then this statement it won't execute, so 2 is 0, then it will append, again 3, 4 is 0, then 4 will append. So like this, so even numbers will have one list, that list we are printing here, and we are returning the list. So here we are getting the list and we are storing here. Okay, so this one will have the even number list, what the statement is returning, sorry, this function is returning. you can give even, so you can give the result. Okay, we'll see now. See even numbers. Even numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, we are printing, and the result is 0, 2. So we want to find out the number what we are passing, right? We can print the number also. Number. See, the number is 10. What we give, and even number is 100. 10. Now we'll give 100. Okay, so we are getting even numbers from 0 to 100. Okay, similarly, now we can modify this function. We can give start and stop. I'm just giving start and stop. Okay, the range between starting and last. You can remove this, and here we have to modify start comma stop. Okay, so even numbers, the function it is asking 2 arguments, so you have to give 2 arguments from starting to ending. So I want some 10 to 20. We can give 20. Okay, from 10 to 20 I want a list of the even numbers. Same function you can execute. See, the starting is 10, so this will return 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 up to 19, this L list. So again we are running the logic for I and L from 10 to 19. It will get it and it will check the condition. If this condition satisfies, it will append to the particular list. Okay, and we are writing the list. Then the list is having only even number. Okay, similarly you can try for odd numbers. Okay, you just try it for odd numbers. You just create one function and give us a number, and that function has to print the list of odd numbers. Okay, and this is how we can use. So here if you observe the variable, okay, so that variable part we'll discuss in one more class. So here I'll give you one thing. So this is local variables. Okay, so there are two things, one is local and other one is global. So I'll tell you how to create a global. So inside the definition, what do you create a function, what do you declare a variable? So that variable it is treated as a local variable. If you try to access from outside, you can't it. Okay, so this is a local. So inside you define the list. This is also the scope of the variable is inside the particular definition or function. Okay, we can't access outside. Okay, so if you want to access outside also, then we can define as a global. That we'll see in next class. Okay, so even if you define the variable before and again you can override it like this. So if you use somewhere else in the script, so again if you override, you can use like this. You can give the same variable and equal to, and you can give the new value. Okay, it will update. Okay, and one more. Okay, so Python is it will follow top down approach. So the script will run from top to bottom. Okay, top to bottom. So it will check from starting from top to bottom. Okay, the flow it will start from top to bottom. So it will execute first this statement, next this, next this, next this, like this it will follow. So here what I did is I just defined the function in bottom level and I used here. So first I call the function here. First the Python will execute this line, then it will go down. So the moment if it exists this line, execute this line, it says that even numbers are not defined at the top. Okay, there is no even numbers function. So that is what it is throwing an error. So name error, name even numbers is not defined. Okay, so keep in mind that whatever you define function, you have to define in top level. So this function has to be in top level. Okay, the top you can define anywhere, but after this function declaration you can call. Before function declaration you can't call. Okay, now what I will do, so all these functions I will place in one place. Is 55. So if you see 55 line, here it is throwing an error. So the error is print name takes at least 2 arguments, 0 given. Okay, so see, so tomorrow I'll tell you about one more thing. So method overriding and method overloading. So the method name defined here, that is overriding of the old method, because the statements, the method names are same. Okay, so as of now I'll give the new, as of now I'll give the different method names. Okay, so got executed now. So like this you can define functions. Yeah. So like this you can define a definitions. So I think we are enough for today. Tomorrow we'll continue. Tomorrow we'll continue. So we have a few more things about these definitions. We'll discuss it tomorrow. Okay. So do you have any doubts until now?
No.
Okay. So are you clear with Vishwaja? So did you understand the dictionaries and definitions?
Yeah, okay, Krishna.
Okay. So if you have anything, you can ask me now or tomorrow also fine. What about
Okay.
Madhavi?
Yeah, I'm fine, Krishna.
Okay. Srilata? Uh, Srilata, do you have anything? Oh, okay. Srilata, are you there? Okay. So now what you can do is you can just create some definitions. So till now whatever we discussed like lists and numbers and strings, you can create one definition and you can write some piece of code. You try to use definitions so that you will get more familiarity for definitions. You will get more doubts also. Okay. So if you have any doubts, tomorrow we'll discuss. Okay. So I'm not getting any reply from Srilata. Okay, fine. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Good
Bye,
night.
Krishna. Good night.
Bye. Have a nice day.
You too.
Okay, thank you.